Jackson Radio Show.
Every now and then you get a story that validates leftism to the degree that you just go, thank you, Lord. He drops it into my lap. Holy cow. And this story has to do with feminism. It has to do with feminists wanting to ban the word man. That's right. Purdue University wants to ban the word man. So I suggest that they begin with manipulate. See, that's a bad word for men. Oh, you are being manipulated. Manipulated. You get it? I said, let's make it womanipulated. If you want to ban man, let's call it chickmipulate or something like that. Because let me explain something to you. The feminist movement is chickmipulating many women around the world, around the country certainly. They are manipulating these women. They want them to believe that feminism has a successful outcome. Now, I always preface this by saying, number one, there's nobody that respects conservative women more than I do. Nobody. I think you ladies are the salt of the earth. You are amazing. I don't care what your strata is. You could be the single mom raising your kid right, or you could be in the lap of luxury with maids and whatever else. I still believe you are the salt of the earth because it's the mentality that you give your children and that you give the people around you. You are proud of your femininity. I've often said this. I really feel sorry for young girls today that grow up with this feminist idea of life. I really do. They completely abandon the thing that makes them special, which is that feminine mind, that feminine way. Guys, when we see it, we love it. We're attracted to it. It is so beguiling. You can have whatever you want from us. I've said many times to quite a few feminists, give me what you've got between your legs and I will own the world within a week. Don't even play with me on this. But instead of looking at their feminine wiles, looking at how women think and what they do that are so differently and how they are able to get men to do the things that they want, they say, nope, we want to beat it into men. We don't want to say, hey, sweetie, would you please do that for me? Because that's too subservient. Having to ask means that, you couldn't do it on your own. So let me tell you something. If there's any young girls listening, let me tell you, I'm going to give you the secret decoder ring to men. Your moms have probably already told you because if they're listening to my program, The Kevin Jackson Show, they are strong conservative women who understand that we men think they are number one. We put them above ourselves. So young girls, listen up. The way to get whatever you want out of life is to nicely ask a man for it. That's it. We aren't sitting around going, women will get nothing from us. We're sitting around going, what can we do to help? And the person that comes up and says, hey, you're going to do this for me, young man, and we go, okay, sure, whatever. And we completely dismiss you. But the person who comes up and says, hey, Kevin, would you be a doll and help me do blankety blank, or be a love? I could really use your help, is going to get anything they want. Now, I'm not talking about just going up to random men and saying this, but let me tell you a little secret. When you're picking your husband, I guarantee you, when you go up to him and you say something like that, he's going to go, absolutely. And then he's going to get you that big fat ring, the one that all your girlfriends go, what the heck is she doing to deserve that? Then he's going to get you the big fat house that you can raise your, chubby kids, skinny kids, I don't care. But you're going to raise your kids in a lap of luxury, and he's going to treat you like a queen. Because you're going to be nice. That's all it takes. And just for the record, men do it too. We're not as good at it, but we're nice. We'll come up and go, hey man, would you mind helping a brother out? Can you mind doing so and so? And you know what? Guys like that too. Women even like it. It's called just being nice, being human. But so anyway, they want to get rid of the word man. Yeah. How do you change the culture? You change the way people interact with one another. You change the language. The left has been on the attack, folks, for decades. They've been slowly attempting to modify the language. They've been attempting to change that we interact with one another. You can't say he. You can't say her or him or his or son or daughter. They claim to want a society where everybody just, pretends not to worry about gender, pretends not to worry about color, pretends not to worry about religion and all these other things. When in fact, your job as a human being is to notice difference. That's what you do. You notice movement, slight movement. You notice things that are wrong with this picture. That has been your survival mechanism for millennia. But they want to beat it out of you. They want to PC it out of you. They want to make you understand, no, you can't do that. This rise of political correct counterculture has gained momentum, folks, over the past decade or so. More and more people, are offended now by gender-specific pronouns. I was coming back from the Fox studio, and I was telling this my driver, I went, you can get arrested. He's an Iranian guy. I said, you can get arrested in California. Because he was like, Kevin, the government's not oppressive. Why do you need guns? I said, what are you talking about, dude? We have the most oppressive government in the history of man. The only thing that's kept them from exercising on that oppression is the fact that we have guns. And I said, so if the government's not oppressive, why have they forced me to buy Obamacare? And he went, and I go, if the government's not oppressive, why can people get arrested in California for using the wrong pronoun? In other words, my friend, freedom of speech, gone. They want it, so that's First Amendment. Second Amendment, they want it gone. Fourth Amendment, you're going to pay for whatever I tell you to pay for. It's gone. 10th Amendment lets people, it's been completely ruined in many cases. 14th Amendment is gone in terms of letting people have babies and claiming that they're citizens. And I could go down the line, amendment by amendment, how it's just been completely disrupted because of leftism. What are you talking about? We have the most oppressive government out there. And now that government says women are being underutilized, mistreated. Really? No, only leftist women are mistreated. Conservative women are not mistreated. They don't feel mistreated. They marry men. They want to marry men. They start businesses. They are just as successful as men. And they realize that they're also different. And it's okay. They don't run from it. I'm a black person. I'm different than a person who looks, white. We're different. I can see the difference in our skin color. But you know what else? At the base level of it all, we're all the same. We're all the same. What's the difference in gender? Oh, Kevin, we get paid less because we're a woman. Really? So you think that an employer goes, well, she's a woman, so in the year 2018, I'm going to pay her less because she's a woman. Said no employer ever. What are we, 1950s America? 1940s America? Where every woman's a secretary and every guy's an executive? Look, that's died. It's gone. But women still claim to be manipulated. They're being oppressed. Man is doing it. I've said many times, folks, the biggest manipulators of women are other women. And you know what they do? You have last year's purse. Really going to wear that outfit? A guy will tell you, look, I don't like that. I don't like that outfit. But I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about fashion. So do your thing, girl. Be you. You do you, I'll do me. Women will beat you down. And you know who's second only to women? I'm talking about barely. The LGBT community. They will look at what you wear. They will look at the place you shop. They will look at the car you drive, the way you do your hair, the way you do your makeup, and they will judge you out the wazoo. And they will make you feel so little when they're done. Go get one of these cross-dressers talking about some woman and what she's wearing. Go sit in on that conversation. Go sit on a conversation with a woman who's talking about some girl she doesn't like. Dudes could not be a fraction as ruthless as them. We don't even know how. They're like, hey, man, what do you think about so-and-so? I don't like him. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So that kick last night, man, to save the game. Woo! That was amazing. We don't even care. We don't care what you wear. We don't care what you hair. We might go, man, what you do? You ain't got a comb. You lose your brush. We may tease you about something, but we're not going to get all into your business and try to demoralize you and make you feel little. And quite honestly, you'll enjoy you'll be like, ha, that was kind of funny. Not women, but they say, ban the word man because men are evil. All we do is fight. Oh yeah, exactly. So why do you want to be like us? Why do you want to be like? And what's funny, even when they fight to be like us, they're not like us. Oh, you can't hit a woman. Oh, I can't believe he talked to me like that. I'm a woman. It's always falling back on the very thing that they claim they don't want, to be recognized for. for being a woman, for being the weaker sex. Hey, when we say that, we only mean physically, and it doesn't mean all men are stronger than all women. Just for the record, there are lots of women who are stronger than men. There are lots of women who are better athletes than men, smarter than men, and everything else. But don't let the women tell you that, young girls, because they need to demoralize you. They need you to feel little about yourselves. But it's very simple. It's no secret in how to get whatever you want out of life. And I'll say this to the young boys, because I've already given some hints to the young girls. You want to get the secret of life, young boys, young men listening to this Kevin Jackson show? Ask nicely. We come back, I want to play the clip of this girl talking about the ban of man.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.